Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. It's the long-awaited moment that some of you have been paying attention and waiting for, like myself. It's been nearly 4 months since my adult female Brazilian Rainbow Boa had her post-ovulatory shed, signaling that we are getting another litter this year. And she didn't disappoint. In fact, she went about a week and a half ahead of schedule, if my count is correct. They typically go about 120 days before they give birth, but there's obviously some variation, and I would imagine going early was probably attributable to this kind of a spike in heat that we've been experiencing lately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the babies. We're going to get mom off, we're going to inspect her, make sure she looks good. I'm pretty sure she's done laying right now. She's been pretty still for the last half hour or so since I got home. But it looks like there's quite a few. Last time I was deceived by how many there were because they were buried and they were all over the place. If any of you have been paying attention, in 2016 rather, not last year, 2016, she gave birth to her first litter and she produced 34 live babies, 1 stillborn, 0 slugs. It was insane. So we'll see how many she gave us this year. Who knows? Anyway, here we go. Alright, so these little babies are, for the most part, up and at 'em. So I've got to make sure we don't have any escapees right here. They're known for being pretty nippy when they're little guys. So any babies that try and make a break for it are going to get pulled aside prematurely. But first I'd like to get mom off because we've got some cool stuff going on there. So let's see if... yeah, she seems pretty empty. There's her waxy plug that I discovered this morning. Rainbow Boas will push out a sort of a waxy plug to let you know they're getting ready to push out their litter. She's being pretty mild-mannered right now. If I can do this smoothly, we can do this without a hitch. She's a pretty big girl, so a bite from her is never pleasant. We'll pull this out of here so we don't lose anyone under it or in it. And here we go. This baby is just leaving its egg sac. Check that out. That's amazing. Oftentimes, excuse me, these babies are born ready to rock, come right out, but occasionally you get a few that are still in their egg sac. So it only looks like there's about 10 or so on the surface, but that's what I thought 2 years ago. And that one looks like he's cranky already. So we're just gonna start fishing them out. And here is our first Brazilian Rainbow Boa of 2018. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get all these guys gathered up so I can count them, and shortly after I will sex them all and get them all set up. Believe it or not, these guys will eat pretty much immediately. Oh, get that. That guy just burst out. Here we go. We're going to start pulling these. So we're at 1. 2. Actually, before we keep going, Leave a comment below. Guess how many you think there are going to be in here, knowing that she put out 34 2 years ago. We're at 2 so far. Three. Gosh, these guys are very light in color. I'm going to start pulling stuff out here. Four. Five. Six. Ooh, they're getting cranky. Seven. Ugh. Gross. 8 and 9. Woo! 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Come here, bud. Oi. 15. Ooh, we've got our first attempted bite. So vicious. What was I at?
15.
15? 16, I think. See, this is where it gets fun. So it looks like there's some mucus, but it's not a slug. A slug would be a big orange membrane, kind of just a dud. So we didn't get any slugs. Oh, I might need the trash. What are we at? 16?
I think so.
17. Ooh, there's another. 18.
How wild is this reptar?
He's jealous. 19. They're keying up on me now. They do not like me yet. Oh. Where are ya? There you are. And there's 20. We're already at 20. It's still going. 21. Who's already had their guess blown out of the water? Hopefully a lot of you. 22. Ugh. I wish I had gloves. I'm doing this very gently, but this stuff is pretty nasty after mom has soiled it. But these babies are really good at hiding. Let's see. That was all hardback. Nobody's in there. Let's see. Nope. Are you the last one, little guy? Or girl? Let's see. This is where I'm just gonna have to get nasty. Get Gross. Ooh, you're slimy. What is this, 23?
4, I believe.
23 or 24? We'll do a double check at the end for everyone. So 23, 24, something like that. That might be it.
Are there any on the lip?
Nope. I touched that. Alright. So it looks like that's everything. Looks like we ended up with about 24 wonderful, beautiful babies. I apologize for the dim lighting. Anyway, we'll come back at you once I clean them up and double check my count. Enjoy. Alright, so I just finished counting, and I believe the total count is 22 animals. Fairly split sex ratio. It looks like I got 11.11 actually. I will double check that again because I'm uber paranoid and I miss things. I am human. But we got mom's cage all disinfected, cleaned out, new bedding, new water, roof scrub, everything scrubbed clean. And she looks pretty done and empty. She was pretty good with me taking her out and putting her back in. And as expected, she's kind of cruising around looking where her babies are. I observed her doing that in her first litter. And she'll probably do it for a few days, and then she'll get a meal in her and go right back to normal. So now it's all about getting her gradually back up to weight. She just committed a bunch of energy to these babies and is probably quite tired and spent. So we will slowly get some food into her little by little and then work her system back up to normal. So thanks for checking this out. By now, I'm sure you guys have seen posts on social media and whatnot. I'm sure I've already shared it by now because I'm impatient like that. But anyway, everybody who's contacted me about wanting some of these babies, I will be in touch soon once I triple and quadruple check sex and go through them all, and then we need to get some meals and everything. But if 2016 was any gauge of how these guys should go, they should start eating pretty much tomorrow if I offer them food. So we will see how this goes. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Sorry for the impromptu style video. I don't have any of my lights set up or anything. It wasn't planned. Like I said earlier, I wasn't expecting this litter to drop for another 12 days. So pleasant surprise. I'm filming this on Monday. You guys are seeing this on Sunday, so it was a great way to cap off a Monday. So anyway, by the time you guys are seeing this, Pomona will have already happened, or I'll even release it while we're still there. And I'll see y'all there. If y'all say what's up, let me know if you got your guess right on these baby boas. Anyway, what a great Monday. I love baby rainbow boas. Well, I didn't get bit too many times, so it's always good. Alright, y'all. Stay tuned. Later.